In the Brain Explorers, today we're diving into the fascinating world of our minds, specifically how time molecules and genetics, which shape our thinking, memory, and even how we feel. Think of dopamine as your brain's happy mail carrier. It's a neurotransmitter crucial for motivation, reward, and working memory. Mental sticky notes we use to juggle information. When dopamine hits the right spots, especially in the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive command center, our working memory runs smoothly. But if dopamine signaling gets a bit out of whack, perhaps due to dopaminergic dysfunction, these mental sticky notes might start to slip, leading to decreased cognitive and language capacities. Prefrontal cortex isn't just any brain region, it's like the CEO of cognition, helping us plan, solve problems, and remember where we left our keys. Within this region, dopamine's role is tightly regulated by DA receptors, tiny slots that catch dopamine molecules. When these receptors don't work properly, maybe because of issues with dopaminergic pathways, it can cause hypofrontality, fancy term meaning the prefrontal cortex is less active than it should be. What controls dopamine? Enter catecholamines. These are a family of chemicals including dopamine, epinephrine, and norepinephrine that help us respond to stress, stay alert, and keep our mind sharp. Their levels and activities are influenced by enzymes like catechol-O-methyltransferase or COMT. COMT acts like a molecular scissors, methylating catecholamines and regulating their breakdown. Interestingly, the gene that encodes COMT has different isoforms, different versions. Some membrane bound or soluble, each impacting dopamine breakdown differently. This methylation process, where methyl groups are added to DNA, is a key epigenetic mechanism. Imagine your DNA as a vast library. Methylation is like placing bookmarks or sticky notes that tell your genes whether to turn on or off. For example, methylation of the glucocorticoid gene, NR3C1, can influence how your body responds to stress via the HPA axis, the stress response system. Changes here can affect cognitive function and memory, especially under chronic stress or exposure to environmental toxins. In the brain circuitry, decreased efficiency isn't limited to memory, it can also affect visual memory, language, and reading circuits. Abnormalities in the dorsal lateral prefrontal cortex can lead to what we call neurocognitive deficits. Sometimes neural activity in this area is hypoactive, meaning it's less lively than it should be, which can relate to decreased cognitive performance. Wrap it all up, our brain functions in complex sets of molecules, genes, and environmental influences. Dopamine and other catecholamines regulate neural activity. Key regions like the prefrontal cortex, which in turn supports our working memory and cognition. Epigenetic mechanisms like DNA methylation active switches shaping how genes involved in stress responses and neural development are expressed. So next time you try to remember something or stay focused, just remember that the mental effort is a bustling molecular and genetic universe working tirelessly to keep your brain sharp, adaptable, and maybe even a little bit fun.